Who are you taking?
I will take Kraken.
I'm gonna
Kraken.
have to try and say Ayame every time.
Okay, and on the side of Kraken, we've got the following members. We've got Daring, Shimakaze, Kleber, so 3 DDs. Nevsky, Moskva, Venezia, double Venezia actually, which is interesting, and then a Monty and a Yamato.
On the side of Ayame, you've got double DD, Zed and Daring with double Venezia, Des Moines, Salem, a Minnow for the first time we've seen, and Borogon Kremlin. This is this has got to be a new strat. We're
Yeah.
not. There's no telling what this is going to look like. We know that Zed's going into B, Daring's going towards A. Do they attempt to hold C with a Minnow? Or do they try and sneak this Minnow? I mean, question number one, radar Minnow, most likely.
Most likely.
Ballsy. Wait, is there? Oh, I thought there was a Minnow on both sides.
No, there is
Ballsy
not.
strategy.
That Minnow, if he's not careful, you look at him wrong and he's gone.
But, you know, they tuck him into the right place, and I think they're going to have him supporting B. Now, again, we've seen Marceau's go into B and get completely smashed by Zeds. I like the Zed here. They have the advantage of being on the alpha side. The rocks are a little kinder, slightly kinder to the A side.
So the Colbert is going to back up into B, which, I mean, the Z52 is going to win that just off of Hydro. Daring is going slowly towards C, and they're sending the Shimakaze to A. Venezia to each side for Kraken. Nevsky heading towards C as well. Yamato heading to C. Montana towards A.
Well, in double Venezia, if there were ever a time where a double DD comp is going to work in your favor, it's when the enemy team brings double Venezia. Oh, put that yawn away. No yawning. All right, so Kleber is going to go for the cap. Moskva has radar. They know the Zed is there. Zed's going to Hydro in return, and he's going to park it on this island. He needs to get more to the right, or he's going to be able to get shot by the Venezia. And the Venezia has shots on him. Oh, very lucky. Kleber having all sorts of shots, but none of them are landing. And now it looks like the Z52 is able to get to where he needs to go, and he's going to be safe.
Yep. Now, that being
Meanwhile,
said,
the other Venezia has shots on him.
Yeah. Oh!
Oh!
And look also at the Minnow. Minnow's getting shot. Minnow's okay right now, but... Oof.
That's maybe why they brought these Venezias, to try and kill the Zed in the center.
I mean, that Zed just got chunked. Yeah, he has the cap, but that's 10k health off him, and here we go. Another shot in case he's sitting there again. Those aren't going to hit at all, but he's just got to play back and forth because he's got to be yo-yoing because those Venezias can keep putting shots on him anytime they want.
Well, they don't have him spotted anymore. They shouldn't.
No dice on shooting the Minnow. Yeah. I mean, he's taking a 7k chunk.
Yeah, that was a big start, and it looks like the Zed is going to
retreat.
He's done his job. Yeah, he's gotten the cap. He's going to retreat. The question is, I mean, he's got his Hydro up, and these torps are meant for the Minotaur, who's going to back up behind the island. Meanwhile, let's take a look at A. Kraken has 5 here, technically, if you count the Kleber.
Ayame?
Ayame, there it is, has they put the Des Moines on this point, and we've got to look and see if the Yammy's going to be able to get crossfire shots on him. They do have a pretty big advantage at A. Let's see what they do with it. But the Kremlin they've got the Kremlin up.
They're about to take a torp. Yeah. Oh, once again, dodging by the skinniest of marches. Wow. That Kleber gets so lucky.
Huge. Absolutely huge.
Yeah.
So Ayame has brought both Venezias over towards C. The problem is going to be spotting here. Let's see what they can see.
And that Daring got chunked. Oh, that Daring got chunked at A. Between the Venezia and the Shimakaze, that Daring's down to 12k. Or in the Nevsky, pardon me. The Nevsky.
And another shot's out at him.
Yeah. I mean, that being said, the Des Moines in a prime position to hit that Nevsky. But yeah, Daring's hurt. I mean, that fire, I don't know if it's a perma, but he is not in a good spot right now.
Well, he needs to get rid of that fire, and then he needs to back up because the Nevsky's radar is gone, and there's nothing else that's going to be able to radar him. If they can get a Des Moines taking big shots, and these are the crossfire shots that we were looking for. This is why this is a really dangerous spot. I think it would have been better off having the Des Moines on this island.
These Venezias are doing work. These Venezias are absolutely doing work.
Well, and now Mr. Kingsman is having to dodge some torps that's going to push him forward.
Yeah.
Yep, he's going to be okay.
And the Kleber is in B now, by the way. And the Z-52's been spotted again over at C now, trying to get there. And there's just no mercy for him.
Yeah. I mean, so smart move that they're using their DDs to the advantage. As soon as the Z moved off, it is a radar minnow. No, that's his hydro.
Yeah. Uh-oh, is this Des Moines dead? Is this Des Moines dead?
Oh,
yes, and Sergeant Slaughter takes the shots from. That was, by the way, that was a 26.1 kilometer shot he just took. And that's massive.
And so now you got to take a look at C. They've got 5 ships here, including the Minotaur. The Z is their spotter. Their Moskva has popped radar. Okay, there is Minotaur's radar. Moskva counter radars. And it looks like the Kleber's already run away.
The Yamato just chunked the Burgone. Between the Venezia and the Yamato over there, the Burgone's at 35 and healing. But still, it's like these Venezias, look at him. I'm looking at the Venezia now over here at the Daring. And he's putting shots on him, even though they missed by just a smidge. These Venezias have been amazing.
Well, and it looks like Minotaur is going to move in to cap B. If they get him on the island, that's a precarious place because of this Montana. The Montana does have to move forward in order to get cross shots. Torps out from the Minotaur.
Burgone
and it looks
chunked.
like, yeah, they need this Z to spot.
Well, yeah, the Zved, where does he go to spot, though? He's already been chunked so many times. There's a 12-kilometer Moskva radar. There's a,
He goes east. There's no radar there.
Yeah.
The Minnow's got to hold B, which Daring has him spotted. Venezia has shots out. Yami has shots out. This may be the end of the Minotaur.
Keep an eye on him. Uh-oh. And
wow.
Yeah.
Aggressive play met with good shots.
Yeah.
The important thing now is the AYAME team has managed to cap A in a 5v3 situation.
But
I think
how long?
This frees the Massive up.
For how long? Look, the Kleber's coming back to A. The Shimikaze's been just sending torps up. The Venezia is smoking up. I mean, sure, there's a push happening at C, but the health differential, 120k. I mean, this Daring should find the Z-52 pretty soon.
Well, the Daring is spotted. The Venezias get shots on him. Both are missing right now. And it's only a matter of time before this Yami starts getting shots at them. And the other Venezia is smoking up. Are they spotted?
I mean, it's what you said. I mean, look at A. We go over to A. Okay. The Montana's starting to push in. The Nevsky is getting chunked by the Salem, but for how long once the Montana starts to push in?
Well, they got the Salem to where he needed to go. This game has been big shots, though. They've just suffered. They've suffered big shots, and I think it's because they put themselves in aggressive location.
Yeah, I mean, fortune favors the bold, but sometimes you can be too bold. And now the Burgone, by the way, is down to 23k and healing.
I like what I'm seeing from the Venezias. They're sharing their smoke on the way in.
Yeah, because
unfortunately, at the end of that is a Yami. So if there's a Daring and a Venezia there, it's awesome.
What do we have for the prize at the end of the tunnel? Well, a Yami
basically
that's
getting
shoot broadside.
The Z is doing a much better job spotting things out. These Venezias just aren't hitting. Let's get those CC hacks.
Oh, another shot. Here comes the Moskva. Oh, misses the Venezia by a thin margin. So, okay. That being said, even with the caps, right now, Kraken still wins the game.
Yeah, they need to take a ship down, and
yeah.
the Venezia is really the only thing that
And
It
the
looks
Burgon's down
tasty.
to 14-8 now. He keeps getting just chunked to pieces.
Well, look at his angles of this Yami.
Yeah. I mean, they're starting to push
It's
the
just
Shimma. The
asking for it.
Shimma's getting ready to push into A, I think, or he just torped. But yeah, so, oh, Kleber and Z52 are fighting each other. I mean, this is not a fight you want to take if you're the Z52. This is not a fight, even with double Venezia there, you want to take. And
Good
he's going to
torp on the
Notzer.
Montana?
He's Notzered.
No. Yes. No. Wow.
Z52 is
Great
probably
dodge.
dead here. I mean, that being said, the
Definitely.
Kleber might get Venezia, but I mean that's a dead Z52. And if you're Akazuki Kai, you don't care if you die if you kill the Z52. You don't
Well,
care if you die. Yeah.
You've got a 3-ship advantage now. If the Kleber goes down, it's down to 2. The Venezias are in a precarious location. The Burgon's low. I'm surprised they pulled this Montana back.
Yeah.
Maybe because the Kremlin's coming up the 1 line?
Yeah, I would guess, but once again, okay, so now, Burgon, 21,000 trying to heal. Shots out on the Venezia. And he gets another 8K taken off his life.
And
again, on the Kremlin, are they going to hit? Nope, they're not.
Double DD proving to be the more difficult strategy.
It is.
I hope in the second game they bring a 3rd DD, or, I mean, technically even a 4th. Yeah. Venezias are kind of stuck here. Burgon is going to take the push.
And Moskva's about to shoot that. Okay. Didn't quite get it. Is the Yamato about to do it, though? Close again.
13,000 left on the Burgon. The Venezias have retreated.
And it's a 300-point lead. 4 minutes until Kraken wins as of right now, to be fair. So there is time. There is time.
Well, the Venezias did their job at sea. They've capped it. I think you take the lower health Venezia and you leave him near that island, and you take the high health Venezia and you shift him.
Oh, that Burgon. That Burgon's at 8K. Kleber, yeah, the Kleber is low.
Well, and they've given them A and the outside. For whatever reason, Kraken in a 5v3 has retreated.
They are chunking the Daring. They see the Daring in the middle. Daring's down to 6,600 health. This will be interesting to see what happens here. Venezia's turned around. Yamato's pushing in. The Burgon is down to 7.1k.
I mean, if those they need this Daring.
Those torps look interesting on that Kremlin. No. Watch
Kraken
those Shimakaze torps.
Right now with just B, so you play conservative.
Well, they've won since they took C with B, even before the kills. It's just grown. Uh-oh, this Kremlin, boys. Sayonara, Mr. Kremlin.
Boom. Nice torps from the Shima.
Yeah, and still, it's a minute 45, but what do you do with this? You're down 4 ships. Your Burgon's low. Your Venezia's getting cracked. Your Venezia just got absolutely massacred by the Yamato.
Yeah, they don't have the HP to do it.
Yeah, Venezia, is he gone here? There we go. And ladies and gentlemen, with that, I don't see any kill coming in the next 20 seconds, so I think it's safe to say... I think it's safe to say, ladies and gentlemen, that Kraken is going to take game 1 with a pretty emphatic victory.
Was this their pick?
I will tell you after we go, but yeah, with a pretty emphatic victory, Kraken is the winner.